For more than a century and a half, it was vital to the safety of boats making their way along the mid-coast. But for the last few months, it's been part of the lighthouse itself that's been in need of rescuing. Few Mainers had seen anything like them. Twin storms, just a couple of days apart, pounding the Maine coastline from Kittery to Eastport. What those storms and the high tides that came with them left behind were flooded buildings, impassable roads, and piers that had stood for decades or longer, reduced to driftwood. Then there was the Pemaquid Point Lighthouse in Bristol. The tower that holds the beacon and the lightkeeper's house survived the battering, but the 128-year-old bell house beside them was gutted. Its brick walls that faced the ocean caved in.
Really, the only thing that really held this building is that tower. This building is bolted to that tower.
The bell, which once warned boats in heavy fog how close they were to the rocks, was found nearby. There was never any doubt that the bell house would be rebuilt.
It's something that we said right from the beginning, we have to bring it back to its original state so that when people come, they won't know that there's been a disaster here.
So, over the past few months, what was left of the bell house was shored up to keep it from collapsing. Then repairs were made and a mason was hired to put the walls back up. And on Friday morning came this post from the Bristol Parks and Recreation Department announcing that the bell is now back up where it belongs. A symbol, if you will, of the resilience of those who live and who make their living on the sometimes cruel sea. And by the way, in this morning's post, Bristol Parks and Recreation encourages everyone, come on out to the Pemaquid Light to see those repairs and the bell for themselves.
That's for that
Tremendous
area.
Progress since the storm.